great day. Welcome to another episode of Classic Dallas Cowboys Talk. I am Sean Farrell, the masked Cowboys fan. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Jesus Christ is Lord. Jesus died and he rose again. And let's get right into it as soon as I take off this mask, okay? For those of you who may not know, I wore that mask. That's the mask I wear during the season, okay? As a result, it's like they call me MC, Sean MC Farrell. The MC stands for Mask Cowboy, okay? And so somebody asked me, where did you get that Dallas Cowboys Optimum Prime mask? I said, well, I bought a mask and I just decorated it with cowboy gear, okay? So, yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. So, I've been following this Brian Schottenheimer situation. I was gonna post about it Friday or Saturday or Sunday, but Lord have mercy. When you work 2 jobs, you need all the rest you can get, okay? So I just waited till I had a little bit more time to talk about this Brian Schottenheimer situation. And originally, when I was going to talk about it, I was going to go off, okay? I was planning to go off on fans, okay? And then I saw the reaction, and then I see a few people kind of softening their stance on the Brian Schottenheimer hire. Okay, try saying that several times, okay? But one of the reactions that I saw about this hire was the Cowboys aren't committed to winning, okay? And if this team was not committed to winning, we would have hired Deion Sanders. Okay. If this team was not committed to winning, we would have hired Deion Sanders. And that would have been a clown show. That would have been a gimmick. Okay. Hiring Deion Sanders would have been a clown show and a gimmick. Okay. And I think I said it that, hey, I don't want Deion Sanders coaching the Dallas Cowboys. Period. Okay. But I just saw the venomous reaction from fans. And I had this conclusion right here. I think that the fans are upset. Because, well, first of all, who are you upset with? Are you upset with Jerry and Stevie? Are you upset with the hire? Or are you upset at yourselves? Or are you upset because you didn't get your way? Or I think it's just a combination of both. And when I saw the reaction to the Schottenheimer, I'm like, some of y'all just broke down like freaking 6-year-olds, man. Y'all act like a bunch of freaking 6-year-olds who don't get their way, okay? And when the Cowboys hired Brian Schottenheimer, it's like, we didn't get it our way. We're gonna pout. And that's exactly what some of y'all did. Y'all pouted. Okay. So, I saw this post on X by, the name is Shawanda Maybeen Williams. She had this post. The Schottenheimer hate is ridiculous. When Sean McVay became the head coach for the Rams, he went to the Super Bowl, and it was his first time as well. Y'all claim it's Jerry hate or the process, but the truth is, y'all are just some negative individuals. Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that because I firmly believe that there are some fans in this fan base that do not want to see the Cowboys succeed. I am firmly convinced of that. Some of your fans don't. Some fans don't want this organization to succeed. There's nothing you can do to change my mind on that, because even if we did make the best hire, you would still have negative things to say. You would still have negative things to say. And now that Schottenheimer had his first press conference, I see some fans pulling back a little bit. Oh, he won me over at the press conference yesterday. Yeah. I said all along. Y'all are I think this fan base reacted more out of emotion. Okay? You reacted out of emotion. And just give the man a chance, okay? Just give the man a chance. It's okay to be a little skeptical for a first-time head coach, okay? It's okay to be a little bit skeptical, but give the man a chance. Please. He hasn't even coached his first game. He hasn't even had his first mini camp yet. Okay? Give the man a chance. And I think that said a lot when the players who came to the press conference were 100% behind him, which reinforces the point that it really doesn't matter what the fans think. Okay? It really doesn't matter what the fans think. And let me just say this. If this organization was not committed to winning, we would have listened to the fans, and we would have listened to the media, and we would have hired Deion Sanders. That's how I know this organization would not be committed to winning, by listening to the fans and the media. All right. I'm just glad I made it through without dropping any F-bombs, okay? Now, to the topics at hand. I know it's been 10, 11 years since it happened, but three words that still burn even to this day. DEZ caught it. Three words that burn to this day. DEZ caught it. He caught the freaking ball. He caught the freaking ball. And I was at a watch party. And the referees were reviewing it. And I just had this sinking feeling. They're going to overrule this. And lo and behold, they overruled it. And we just went bonkers when they overruled that. You were like, what? We just went bonkers. And if that catch was made, I don't know if we would have gone to the Super Bowl, but I think we would have given Seattle a pretty good fight in the NFC Championship game. Okay. I think 2014 was the time where we can say we were legitimately robbed. The Cowboys were legitimately robbed of a payoff win. Okay. It still burns. It still burns to this day. It still burns in my mind. The people talking about it the next day at the gym wanted to talk about it at work. I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to talk about it because it burned. And I remember I went to my oldest brother's wedding later on. And one of the first things he asked me, he said, Sean, do you think it was a catch? I'm like, you already know what I think, man. You already know what I think. We saw the replay over and over again, so you already know what I think. But we got hosed. Okay, we got hosed. Yeah, we got hosed. So there was also a lot of debate about what caused the downfall of the 80s Cowboys. Okay. And there are a lot of situations that happened in the 1980s that people said that the downfall of the Cowboys occurred. Okay. Okay, let's look at them. Okay. So, was it the 3 straight NFC Championship game losses, 1980, 81, and 82? Was it the fact that there was a quarterback controversy developing between Gary Hogeboom and Danny White? Or was it the 87 player strike when the players crossed the picket line and then proceeded to lose to the Washington Redskins Scabs 13-7? I was only 2 years old in 1987, but I've seen the footage. Okay, I've seen the footage. Yeah, so people will point to a lot of things. People will say, it's the 3 NFC Championship game losses. It was Hogeboom versus Danny White. It was the players crossing the picket line. Okay. When truth of the matter is this. We just got old. We just got old. Okay. The players on that roster just got old. The flex defense was out of style. By the mid to late 80s, teams had completely adjusted to that flex defense. Yeah, we had gotten old. Tomlin Landry, some people say he was past his expiration date as a head coach. And I just think it was time. Yeah, I just think it was a time. Looking back at that now, people will say different things, including the time we lost 44-0 to the Chicago Bears at the 1985 season. Yeah, at home. Yeah, the Bears came in and blew us out 44-0 at Texas Stadium. That was the Bears' 85 championship season. Let me repeat that again: 44-0. Now, I saw some people saying that the 47-9 loss that we had to the Lions earlier this year was the worst home loss. No. 44-0 against Chicago was the worst loss because we didn't score not a field goal or a touchdown. Okay. But yeah. The downfall of the 80s Cowboys just got old. We just got old, okay? We were still formidable. We were still formidable through the mid-1980s, okay? Yeah, we were still a formidable team through the start of the 80s up to the mid-80s, but it was around 1986 where we started to decline. 86 was also the year that we brought in Herschel Walker. And Tony Dorsett wasn't happy. They paid Walker more than they did Dorsett. And it was said that Tony Dorsett moaned about being underpaid for years. And so after the 1987 season, he was in Denver for his final year in 1988, which of course nobody remembers that. But yeah, I think it was a combination of things. And even Dallas Cowboy players to this day, players in the 1980s say, players like Danny White say, the fact that the 81 championship game led to the downfall of the Cowboys, then Danny White completely disputes that. He completely disagrees with that. Everson Walls completely disagrees with that thing, with that sentiment, saying the '81 championship game led to the downfall of the Cowboys. Danny White doesn't believe that. Everson Walls doesn't believe that. Probably even Tom Landry didn't even believe that. Okay. As the decade went on, players got older. Some said the game had passed Tom Landry by, and we just got old, and the flex defense had gotten stale. Yeah. Yeah. I would say that was the downfall of the 80's Cowboys. We got old, and the flex defense was out of style, and we got stale. Okay. So maybe you all think something different. Okay. But I think it was a combination of things. All right. That's it, and that's all for Classic Dallas Cowboys Talk. I am Sean Farrell. I am out of here. May God bless you all. Peace out.